No, so, but you know, this moron basically said, it's actually not possible for you to have read that amount of books in that amount of time. And I want to knock you out.
Won't you take me for a ride? I will love the feeling of the wind in my hair while it's beating. On the highway down by the sea, we go on and on and on. Listen to us tears go by in the very first sunlight, and we know it has just started. On and on and on.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and before we get into the meat and biscuits of this video, we will... meat and biscuits, I don't have a clue, I'm sorry. So, we're gonna wish these idiots a happy anniversary. I know I did yesterday, but, you know, let's go through what they posted on their various social medias to wish each other a happy 8th anniversary, because they're not away this year, so they can't have like the little getaway in the cave sort of thing like they did that time. Anyway, so Sarah put up on her Insta, she seemed very excited, you know, she was all lovey-dovey towards her man. She said, and just like that, a whole 8 years zipped by in the blink of an eye. And wow, what a crazy 8 years it has been. So many amazing achievements I never thought possible. Travelling the world together, buying our own home, buying our home. They bought 2 in that time, I think. And multiple others on wheels. And three more amazing children to complete our family. It's true what they say, you do only get one life, and I wouldn't want to live mine with anyone else. Almost 17 crazy but fun years of me and you. Here's to the next 17, Christy Long. Wow. That was quite some sermon, Sarah, quite the sermon. I think that you are vastly overestimating your love for Chris, and definitely overestimating his love for you. But, you know, it takes all sorts to make a society, and unfortunately they allow you to live within ours. I do love, though, how you have portrayed yourself and Chris online to the world. You know, you're showing off your best side. It's your wedding day, and you're showing off your wedding pictures and your lovely husband in his tux and everything like that, and you in your beautiful dress, right? But Chris, on the other hand, when he puts up his post, he does this. Flattering, I've got to say, very, very flattering. Sarah, how do you feel about that? He doesn't put up pictures of his wedding or how lovely and lucky he is to have such a beautiful wife and a beautiful bride. No, he puts up a picture of you looking like that. And to be honest with you, I feel it's quite telling, the fact that he decided to put up a picture of you being pregnant, because that's the only time that he ever shows you any affection or any love, is when you are with his child. And it's just a little bit telling, but this is what he had to say about the beautiful day. Happy 8th anniversary to this absolute freak. Sorry, Chris. Sorry. To this absolute freaking babe, right? This week's shaping up to be a crazy one, no doubt, but it's been a blast celebrating with you today. The biggest G I know. You mean even bigger than this G? This one here. It's very weird that you categorize your wife alongside this, you know, your girls too. Just saying. Anyway, even covered in plaster. Yeah, that's her in her belly cast, you know, because yeah, anyway. especially for putting up with me 24/7 for all these years. Here's to you, gorgeous. I feel, right, okay, I'm just putting this out there, but I've seen him be more passionate, literally, more passionate towards his courses that he's been selling recently. I'm sorry, Chris, but, you know, I feel like that's a bit pathetic. Sarah's was at least very, you know, it was in depth, it was passionate towards you and how amazing you were and everything, but you just called Sarah a G, the biggest G that you know. That's not a compliment. It literally means that you're calling her a gangster, you know. I mean, I know I'm not down with the kids like you are these days, Chris, and but I don't go around calling people G's all the time, you know, because why would I? You know, I'm a fully grown adult, and you are clearly not. But there you go. You're not calling your wife a G. I can't. I'm sorry, Chris. I really can't get over that. I'm sorry. But yeah, that was their little I wonder if they filmed anything that day for their big event, you know. Could bring in the views, Chris, could bring in the views. Why didn't you take her to the cinema that day to see Denzel? That would have been fun. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to see what they got up to on this amazing day out that Sarah had with Isabelle, in fact.
It's a bit dark in here, isn't it, to start the vlog? Morning, guys. Ooh, we're in a really spooky location right now. We're in Tesco's petrol station. Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's vlog. Me and Isabelle are up and out this morning because I suddenly got a message saying Isabelle's lens has arrived for her glasses. If you watched the vlog last week, you may know Isabelle got some new glasses. The lady was trying to adjust the shape and the size of them to fit her face a little bit better, and she accidentally smashed her lens in the process. Obviously it was an accident, it's no big deal. And then I got up this morning, I was like, I need to go get Isabelle's lens today, and Chris was like, you really should be chilling. I'm like, yeah, I really should, but I want to get this done. Yes. I want to make sure I don't have any jobs hanging over me before baby Waby makes her appearance.
Yeah, but surely this isn't just a Sarah job, right? Surely Chris could go with Isabelle and pick the lenses up, you know, possibly, maybe. Is that a thing? Is Chris helping out an actual thing? Just because Sarah is there doesn't mean to say that she has to go and do it.
So I said, no, it's fine, I'm gonna go. I'm not really what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not
a morning person, a nice person, a helpful person, any one of those. I don't know. Help me out, Sarah.
I'm not doing a good job of this relaxing, am I? No. Relaxing until she comes, so that I don't encourage labour. But you know, babies will come when they're ready to come. Either way, we've only got a few days left. Fingers crossed. We'll have a chill day tomorrow. We'll have a chill day tomorrow. I need chips. We're gonna have fish and chips and mushy peas for tea, but Dad told me that he ate the chips and he burnt them in the slow. He puts them in the air fryer. Guys, Chris is one of them people, right, that when he cooks something, he'll put them in. If it says put it in for 25 minutes, he'll put it in for 30. I keep telling him you can't do that with the air fryer. The chips come out rock hard and black.
Speaking of the air fryer, I noticed that you were on Instagram last night, or yesterday, all day yesterday in actual fact, pushing out your Amazon affiliate links, and one of them happened to be this air fryer, which made me chuckle because your bestie was doing the exact same thing over on her Instagram. Sue Radford also pushing out the affiliate link to a very, very similar air fryer as well. So did you confer, did you have a little conference about what you could and could not push out on your affiliate links to try and get people to buy stuff and get you a little bit of cash?
If it says 14 minutes, don't then put it in for 20. No.
Sometimes do extra few minutes for like meat and stuff like that. That's fine.
Well, at least check it though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He like automatically just puts it on for 20 and then they come out black and rock
I'm
hard.
saying when Dad does meat, he always puts it in just for an extra few minutes to make sure it's properly done.
And that's
but
fine.
You don't use it for chips.
That's fine as long as you're checking.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to overcook it. Check after the time, and if you feel like you want it a bit crispier or whatever, that's fine. Anyway, roomy chips. So we were supposed to have had fish and chips last night for dinner. And mushy peas, and I went to get it all out and I was like, where's the chips? It's like, oh, I ate them the other day. I like them ones that you made that were black. Yeah, that no one ate because you cooked them and they were black. Yeah, great, thanks for that. What did we have for tea last night?
We had them chicken burgers. There's certain meals.
Oh yeah, we had them chicken burgers. We made chicken burgers last night.
That we had when we were little, right? And I like nostalgia meals because we don't really have them anymore.
Nostalgia meals. Now, what would one of those be? Anybody else know what a nostalgia meal is? She's talking about chicken burgers in this context, so I don't know. Anybody else? Comment down below. What is your nostalgic meal or nostalgia meal?
Yeah, that's true.
One of those meals is like those chicken burgers that we always used to have.
In fact, it's been a little bit of a week of that, to be honest. Because
what did we have as well? That was
the
like
pizzas.
Oh yeah.
Because I never usually buy frozen food. Well, I buy frozen like veggies and like chips and things. But I mean, like the main meals never usually a frozen food.
We ate a lot of frozen food when we were.
Yeah, when the girls were a bit younger and money was a bit tighter, we did eat quite a lot of frozen food.
Oh, now you're posh and now you have the money rolling in and you can afford the finer things in life. It's a bit of cheese with a bit of slop on top, with a bit of slop on the cheese and a bit of cheese on the slop. And that's what money buys you, right?
But they're like nostalgia meals, so whenever we have meals like that, I always feel like...
Yeah. And because baby Wavy's due and I just can't be bothered stood preparing loads of like different things and veggies, and I've just been trying to take it easy the last week. The last food shop that I did, I got some frozen stuff in, so we had like fish pies, we've had like Chicago town pizzas, which I actually didn't like, but Chris was like, oh my gosh, you used to get these every day in college.
Oh, Chris, reminiscing about college, about the times before he left the Matrix and all things went sour. Don't you wish you were back in the Matrix now, Chris, so you can have Chicago town pizzas whenever you want?
And the girls liked them. And then we had chicken burgers. They were like bird's eye, crispy, bubbly chicken burgers. It was so good. And then that was last night. And then tonight we're having fish and chips, frozen like.
And as well, Mum's bought us a bunch of meals, haven't you, for when baby Wavy comes?
Yeah.
Because I was like, no offence, Dad, I'll probably just make us beans on toast every night. So like, can you get us some meals so I can be making some nice pasta on something?
Yeah, so I've got a load of, I've prepared I've got like a cupboard. Gosh, this is 4-minute intro. I've got like a cupboard that I've prepared. I'm like, no one touch that. That's for when I'm in hospital that the girls can make. It's like not really intricate meals, but like there's instructions or they know what to do. Yeah. And it's like nice meals for them to be able to do themselves. Because Chris will probably be at the hospital with me, but even if he wasn't, I mean, Isabelle's a better cook than Chris. Yeah. What was that? What did Dad say?
Or if you just like Dad, he'll just say, we'll just get takeaways.
He did? That's what he said?
So Dad, we can't have takeaways every night. And he's like, it's fine.
Is there any reason why you're just sat there in a garage forecourt doing nothing? Is it the reminiscing of garage forecourts that you love so much that you wish you were back there in Spain in the garage forecourt of dreams? Or is it just making a statement because you don't want anybody else to use the petrol pumps or anything like that? What is the deal with the garage forecourt on this occasion?
It's a treat because Mum's had the baby. I said, no, we're not having takeaway every night. I'll just make us some nice dinner.
Me and Isabelle was sat yesterday, that's what she made. We were going through, like, get this meal, get that meal, I can do that.
Think about that, did we?
No, we didn't. And I was like, get this meal. Isabelle was saying, I can do this, I can do this. So we're working out the ingredients. Yeah. And Chris was like, what's this for? So we was like, oh, you know, when I'm in hospital. He's like, would you get takeaway every night?
I was like, no, Dad, no, we're not doing that. We're doing that maybe one night.
Yeah, maybe one night. He's like, he said, we'll be celebrating.
I know.
What every night? Like 2 or 3, 4 nights? I don't know how long I'll be in hospital for if I have a cesarean. I was like, no, that's not happening. We'll celebrate when I come home.
As well, and you were like, Mum was like, you'll be with me as well half the time. He was like, and Dad gave you a side, didn't he? He was like, you were like, you'll be with me, helping me with everything. And he was like, I'll be eating takeaway. I was like, no, Dad, you won't.
Right, we've been here 5 minutes and
I know, we're just being sat here.
Yeah, let's go get petrol. Now in queue for McDonald's, out with Isabelle.
Any egg McCafe.
Any egg?
and apple pie or
when
fruit bag.
When Isabelle's out of the weekend, she wants herself a Monopoly free hot drink and apple pie or fruit bag. What are you going for?
Okay, so I know this is going to divide opinion, but why would one go to McDonald's and get a fruit bag or get carrot sticks or things like that, right? I know it's McDonald's trying to be healthy these days, but you don't go to McDonald's to have a healthy meal. You're going to McDonald's because you want a tasty, junky meal, right? That's what you're going there for. You don't... Fucking fruit bags. What's wrong with people these days? Jesus. Get a nice Big Mac.
I'm gonna get a fruit bag, and I'm not even lying. Do you know that funny meme on TikTok where it goes, what is it? Ice cream.
Okay, so Sarah, are you actually just vlogging and driving? If you can look out at her window there, you can see that the car is moving. So yeah, she is. Why the hell are you vlogging and driving at the same time? I mean, you may be in McDonald's and you may be in the queue or whatever you're doing, you're going through the drive-through, but you're still driving. You're behind a vehicle, you're behind a wheel in a vehicle, and you are focusing on what you're saying. You are holding the camera, and you know, that's kind of not allowed, right? I think we can all agree that that's not allowed.
Please.
Okay then. Got myself a latte, didn't I? And an apple pie. A latte. A latte. A latte. Well, that's how Dad would say it. Love a chai latte.
Somebody would say latte, don't they? But like, we're up north, we are, so we say latte.
No, I don't say latte. I say latte. Well, if I'm saying like caramel latte,
nah,
I do. No, but if I'm saying latte by itself, weird. No, I don't know what I say actually.
Oh, really?
Now that I'm thinking about what I say, I don't know what I say. So you'll have to go back when I first started vlogging. I don't mean like when I first started vlogging 7 years ago. I just mean, you know, a couple of seconds ago when I said Isabelle wanna.
But look at me. Right.
When I first mentioned latte.
You actually want me to go back a few seconds and revisit this an inane conversation that you're having, right? Sarah, it's hard enough going through it once, let alone having to relive it again.
No, I say latte.
What can I get for you from Starbucks today? What would you say?
Caramel latte? Vanilla latte? Do I? I don't know what I say now. Oh, I need to move forward. There's a chance that Isabelle's not going to be on the vlogs anymore, guys.
Oh my god.
So we just went into Specsavers. I said we're just here to pick up a lens. We're here to pick up a lens and have them fitted into her glasses. And she's like, oh, and so I explained, oh, the lady accidentally broke them and now she ordered a new one. She said, no problem. Can I get your glasses then? And so I was like, I didn't bring them. What do you mean? What do you mean you didn't bring the glasses, Isabelle?
I got the wrong ones on this morning. So I forgot that they were like the... Sorry, Mum.
I want to knock you out.
I know, but it's because...
See, I can kind of understand your frustration, Sarah. You've gone to the trouble of going all that way out when you are about to pop a child out of you, right? And you would have been better off served staying at home and resting, but no, you wanted to get the jobs done and take Isabelle out and get her lenses. Something, by the way, she could have done her on her own. She didn't need mummy to accompany her. She's 18 now. She can do anything that she wants on her own. But you did come, but I would say saying that you want to knock her out is possibly going a little bit too far, and in some certain circles may be interpreted as a threat to life, and possibly very much inappropriate for a family vlog, if you're still calling it a family vlog these days. Remember, Chris has denounced your family vlog status recently, so who knows.
I put these glasses on this morning, so I didn't...
Oh my gosh! Oh, and then I was like, can I not take the lens away? And I'll just pop them in the bush. She's like, no.
No, the woman did
say that. She said we can send them out to the house. I don't know why she said that, because she can't. They need cutting. The lens is huge. They need cutting to the actual frame shape. So, all this way for nothing. And now she's dragging me to the works. To look. Turn into a crystal girl.
Look how cool that is. Look how pretty that book is.
Wow, that is really cool actually.
And I could tick off everyone that I get. I'm really going into like my crystal era, aren't I?
I love all of Isabelle's different eras.
I know, I go through so many different eras, I love it. And right now I'm in like this era where I'm like, I really want to start collecting crystals because I just love like, I just love it, it's cool.
She did actually do like a whole art page the other day drawing her crystals that she bought from the White Rose. She came downstairs, she's like, Mum, look at this. She just drew them all and like wrote loads of stuff
All
out
the
about
meanings about them.
Yeah,
So
that's
cool.
really cool. Yeah, crystal book. Only £4.
This is actually really cool.
We've moved on to colouring books.
Oh. And it's like,
nice.
it's not just a colouring book, like it's got all this stuff on there.
Your goals.
That's such a good idea. Every single second is an opportunity to change your life.
That's right.
Yep.
That is very nice, Isabelle.
Oh, I'm getting it. That is so cool.
We're back at the car. I said to Isabelle, Izzy, I'm getting really bad stretching pains. I'm going to go sit on the bench outside, but don't rush, because usually when I do that, she rushes and she like, it's warm, isn't it? Put the air conditioner on. She rushes because she feels bad or something. So I was like, don't rush, like I'm fine. I'm going to go sit on the bench. I was literally sat on the bench about half an hour.
I was looking for a psychology book, but I couldn't
Yeah,
find
she wanted a new psychology book because the one that we got last time we were here, which was about a couple of weeks ago, she's completely studied and finished it, but she really enjoyed it, so we were hoping to find another one. But
they mainly just had like Halloween stuff in because it's coming to Halloween. And oh, I did get 2 books actually.
so I actually, before I left and went out, I was like, can you get that for me?
This.
Yeah. Look guys,
Really nice.
let me show you. So it's the cutest Christmas book ever.
I'm saying it's like a good size.
It's a good size. It's good size things, not too small, not too big, and it's just got loads of little cute festive pages basically. It's even got a bookshop as well.
And colouring's really therapeutic, like it's such a good way to like relax.
Oh, it looks so nice. Now the reason I got this is that I thought maybe when I'm in hospital, it's not gonna happen, is it? But even I'm laughing at me saying it, but if I'm like bored, bored with a newborn, what the heck? No, but you know what I mean, when Chris and the girls and Jace have gone home, if baby Wavy's sleeping or she's breastfeeding, or if there's any moments that like I'm just sat there, I thought it might be nice to have a colouring book.
Love how you classify feeding your newborn child as boring. You know, one of those boring moments where you can sit down and do work or colouring in. Yeah, it must be so boring trying to feed your child.
You know, on the little table that you can pull over the bed?
Yeah. But then I was like, well, I said, you know, Dad will be holding it and stuff, and like,
yeah,
when we come visit her, obviously with the colouring room, like we're there, but like, oh my gosh, I've actually just realised you're having the baby soon.
I know, it's crazy. I also bought these as well. So
yeah,
I got
so we got these skin coloured ones.
skin colour pens.
Bush paints on the sneeze.
They're both brush paint. Yeah, they're both. Bless you. They're both brush ones. But yeah, so skin colour ones, and then just a little pack of other ones as well.
And then I got
so I'm going to pop those in my hospital bag.
My colouring book that I got, very cool.
I love that one, it's got nice affirmations and stuff in it.
Nice.
Really nice.
And then I got these 2 books.
Oh!
For it. So we've got Only When It's You, looks quite good, and then Say You Swear.
She's never read either of these authors before.
I was saying to Mum, when it's Christmas, right, and I ask for books, they last me months, don't they? Like,
yeah.
They last me into the year. And it gets to summer and I'll buy a few for summer.
Yeah.
But then it gets to this time of year when it's before Christmas and I literally have no books left. And
Yeah.
I'm like, so then whenever I go to the shops, I'm like, just gonna buy one. Because like, I've read that whole series, you know, that one that you bought me the other week. The Flawless, Powerless. The one that I got sent as well, the extra book.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I read it all.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that Isabelle always asks everyone in the family for books for Christmas, but then she gets like 30 books, and I'm always like, I'm not buying you no more books, you've got so many, and then she's just read them all within like a couple of months. She just loves reading. Anyway, she's not tried these 2 authors before, and I said it's a really good idea to like not only go for authors that are like on TikTok, you know, like TikTok recommended it.
You have no idea how much I'm laughing right now. There's no way that you noticed that Isabelle was only going for TikTok recommended books. I wonder who could have pointed that out to you. I'm sorry, Sarah, but it's just funny how you tend to pick up on things based on other people. You know, the so-called haters that don't really care, but you still listen to them.
Which is great, but sometimes it's good to just go in and look yourself and see if one captures your eye, because that's when you sometimes find authors that authors you really like, or new genres, or anything like that. But I can't lie. Go on.
So this moron basically said, it's actually not possible for you to have read that amount of books in that amount of time.
Hang on a second. Is the lovely and ever sweet Isabelle calling somebody a moron on the vlog? Is she actually doing that? Is this actually happening? Are you actually stupid? Sarah, this is your form of bringing my child up to be a lovely, outstanding and upstanding citizen of the world. Calling somebody a moron. I call people morons, right? It's my thing, right? But I'm calling you a moron, Sarah. I call Chris a moron. I don't go around calling, you know, other people, like kids, morons and stuff like that. And I'm not like a... You get what I mean, right? It's wrong, right? It is wrong. And I don't feel like you're bringing Isabelle up in the best possible way. Maybe you should release her into the world, because clearly studying psychology A-levels and English A-levels has just brought her to call people morons on a family vlog. Well done.
I don't think people realise I literally read for like sometimes 4 to 6 hours straight. Like I literally stay up, not sleeping.
Well, I mean, you don't have to prove to anyone.
No, I'm just saying.
It's not that though. I think they don't get it. I don't think they get it. Isabelle, I don't think you get it, right? Because it's not the length of time. Say if you said, right, I read a book in 2 days, right? Okay, that's not a span of time that you can measure, because I can't say to you that, yeah, you can't read a book in 2 days, because as you said, you don't know how long during those days that you're reading it. Now, when you say, because you have said this, and this is what people will be referring to, is that you can read a 600-page book in 6 hours, that is a measurable amount of time. So you can measure and you can work it out. Can somebody read 600 pages in 6 hours? That equates to 100 pages an hour and 6 pages per minute, and it's just, you know, you can work it out pretty easily, and you can say that is not physically possible. The only way to do that is if you are literally skim reading, right? And if you're skim reading, are you reading it properly? Are you taking it all in? Because I remember one time in a vlog, you actually admitted this, that you read basically an entire book, and it wasn't until you got to the end of the book that you realised you'd already read it. Now, if you had read a book and taken it in and understood what you were reading and remember, you know, you wouldn't be able to read that same book and think, yeah, I've already read this, but not remember until you've finished reading. That's just, you know, that's silly, because that kind of goes to show that you're reading without taking things in.
How quick you read a book.
I know.
It's so stupid.
But some people like actually say like, I'm just lying. Because I know.
Why?
Why
Does it affect you that much if Isabelle reads a book quickly? Look, that's just silly.
I know.
Yeah, well, on a separate note, why doesn't she do like a book review for a book that she's read? I mean, not to prove anything. I'm not suggesting that she proves that she can read or she has read the books or anything like that. Just do a book review, because that would be amazing content for your channel, or even for her own channel. Content is where it's at, and people can relate to it. They would be interested in hearing her thoughts on the book and everything like that, instead of just saying, Isabelle, go and film your books film your books. Okay, Mum, I film my books. What do I do now? You know, that's all she does in her segment. She goes through, I've got all these books on my shelf. Get her to do a book review or something. It would be interesting.
That's what I eventually did, 'cause it was funny. But anyway,
Oh, well.
sorry, go on.
No, it's fine. Isabelle is a quick reader and she does like to read books quickly, and when she reads a book she properly gets fully immersed in it. She doesn't start a book and read a few pages and then go off, and when she starts a book she wants to finish it.
Yeah,
so Isabelle would never start. I start reading books and it'll take me like 2 weeks to read the book. I mean, I've got other stuff to do as well and I don't have time to just sit and read a whole book, but Isabelle would never start a book if she wasn't fully intended on finishing it that day.
Or if I was to do it like the next morning, or like I start it at night time, then I might get
within
tired.
24 hours.
Yeah, but
within 24 hours she'll read the whole book.
Depending on how big it is, obviously.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll take me days, but
yeah.
Well, Sarah, I don't think Isabelle actually has enough time to read books at all anyway. I mean, the amount of time that she's been studying recently, she's been doing her A-levels in English and psychology and criminology. You know, all those take up pretty much full time that she has at home. She hasn't got much time else to be doing anything else. I mean, extracurricular psychology books that she's been studying and reading till she's blue in the face. She's got a full life going on. No wonder she hasn't got time for any friends.
So it would never take you like a week?
no, if like a 400-page book, no, it would take me that long.
No. Anyway, I'm well chuffed with my Christmas colouring book.
I know, it's
I'm going to get that in my hospital bag when we get back home. And yeah, so that's where we're going now. See you when we get there. We just got home, guys. You cannot believe the size of this bee that is crawling up the wall outside the house. Hopefully it's still there. I'm sure it must be the queen bee. Oh, it must have fallen down. It's now on the floor. It's massive. Do you reckon it needs something? It's on the floor now. Do you reckon it's sleeping? It needs something. No, bees don't just chilling, babe.
natural cycle of life, got to leave it.
What about if we give it sugar water?
It's a cycle of life.
Maybe she's just old. No, that's tight.
It's her time.
I'm gonna give her some sugar water.
You can't disrupt the cycle of life.
Is if someone was gonna save your life, then you'd want it to happen.
Different.
Can you imagine if you went into hospital? I'm like, no, we can't disrupt the cycle of life.
She might be an old queen bee. She's just probably chilling. She climbed up the wall a minute ago.
Yeah, slowly though, and she's obviously just fallen.
Sarah, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Please, please, please stop filming yourself naked. Honestly, in this position, I mean, I can't tell. Maybe you've got some like underwear on or something like that. But, you know, from this angle, it does very much look like you're completely naked. And it's kind of freaking me out a bit. I know I like to play a little bit, you know, do I like you, or, you know, I love you. It's, you know, it's all it's all an act, honestly. I really don't need to see this, honestly. So I'm going to end it there. Not literally, but I will be back tomorrow. Until next time, please remember to give this video a massive thumbs up. Comment all your thoughts about this down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Until next time, take care of yourselves and bye-bye.